Stockwell, the Renaissance Center Supervisor, and we're here this evening for Chef Pucci and Chef Mike McGrill and the team of Chefs in Training 7-course dinner. The dinner is only $55. What it is that they do for the display of the dinner is that we invite the public to come and attend for $55, and the students actually create the menu, and then they actually serve the menu. So the front of the house staff this evening is culinary arts and hospitality students that actually work, and the chefs in the kitchen are actually preparing the dinner this evening. The chefs have chosen some very select wines to serve with the dinner. The wines will actually accent the dinner and bring out the flavors and the different menus that have been created for this evening. So everyone is starting to arrive this evening. We look forward to this dinner. If you're looking to ever come down to the Renaissance Center, I want the public to know that we are open on Monday and Tuesday for a la carte luncheons, and we're also open on Wednesdays for our Wednesday themed buffets. And we do Friday night dinner series where you order off the menu other than this evening each Friday night during the spring and fall semesters. So if anyone ever would like to get a menu or find out about any of my special upcoming events, you can call me at 815-280-1404. I'm back in the kitchen with Chef Pucci. Chef, tell me a little bit about the dinner and what you've prepared this evening and the wines that you put together.
Well, we have kind of a what we're calling a small plate, big flavor dinner. We're doing kind of an end of summer and kind of like a look into fall with the flavors of the dinner. It's a 10-course wine tasting dinner. We paired the food with 3 different whites and 2 reds. A red is a Garnacha from Spain, and a white Pinot Noir. And then we're starting off our first 2 courses with a Prosecco, which is kind of like your Italian champagne. So we have some really fun items on the menu tonight. Some really different things that I think the guests are going to enjoy.
So when you get the students started on something like this, how long does it take to prepare them, to put the dinner together?
Well, I have about maybe 15, 16 students. We've been working pretty hard for the last 2 days. Okay. So since yesterday morning until afternoon and then until now. So they've been all working very hard. The food's everything's coming together very well, and I think it's going to be fun.
One of the questions that the public asks me in regards to when you do the cooking, do you actually taste it and approve the menu before it goes out, or do they just, wing it?
I always taste it.
Okay.
Nothing leaves that door. Either I taste it, or my lab assistant Ryan Doyle will taste it. Nothing will leave this kitchen unless it's been tasted.
Okay.
So.
And do they look the recipes up on their internet? Another question I got for the public I'm trying to answer, or do you give them the recipes?
We kind of go over some things. I give them a lot of the recipes, but I let them kind of have a little bit of an open hand with it. Mm-hmm. We talk about the recipes. We might come up with them right then and there, and certainly take some of their ideas and suggestions.
Okay. Now tell me a little bit what's coming up. Is there anything that you, competition-wise, or anything that you're involved with?
Well, in about a week and a half, I'm going to Germany for 11 days. I'm on Culinary Team USA, so we're competing at the Culinary Olympics in Germany, which happens every 4 years. So we're competing against 37 other countries, and there's 6 chefs from the U.S.
Are the students going, or just the chefs?
Just the chefs, yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll be winning that too. Well, Chef Pucci, thank you very much. And you want to just look at the camera and tell the public about your regular Friday night dinners and what you have to offer?
Sure. We offer, a Friday night dinner every Friday night from 5:30 to 8:30. We offer various appetizers, different soup, salads, and entrees, and we really try to provide some really good flavored food for you guys. Something that you might get in downtown Chicago, we try to bring that into downtown Joliet. A lot of fun food, some ethnic influence, and we really focus on just some good flavors.
Yes. And I also prepare a wine list which changes monthly to accent his food, so I kind of gather a menu from Chef Pucci and we put wines together. And we also have specialty martinis that we serve. So we're open from 5:30 to 8:30 each Friday during the fall semester and the spring semester. So if you want to make a reservation, you just call Susie Stockwell by dialing 815-280-1404. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Have a good night.
With Tracy, she is a second-year culinary arts student. Tracy, tell me a little bit about your dreams and why you decided to come back to school.
I love to cook. My dream is someday to open a bake shop, and so I came back to school to learn more.
Okay. So are you looking at cooking or is it goodies, desserts?
Desserts.
Okay. So what part of the dinner did you do this evening?
I did the work that helped with the first 2 courses, the shrimp dish and the, what was that?
Oh, the chicken, I think.
No.
Dish, no? The first 2 dishes you started. Okay. I know you're so busy. You've been here for 2 days preparing.
2 days. Been here since noon, yeah.
So, walking away from Joliet Junior College, what would you say was the most positive experience you've had?
The people I've worked with, the chefs I've worked with, they've been fantastic. We've learned a ton, especially on this Friday night dinner class. We have learned an absolute ton of different things, different food preparations. It's unbelievable.
Okay. So as far as your desserts, I want to know and the public wants to know, what's the best dessert that you can make?
A triple mousse cake. White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, chocolate ganache, chocolate cake.
Sounds wonderful. Well, Tracy, you know, I see you students in the kitchen all the time, and I just want to say how much I admire what you do. I know how hard you guys work, and I know at the end of the day, after you put 16 hours in, you're exhausted, but you're doing a fantastic job, and thank you for supporting Joliet Junior College and the Renaissance Center.
Thank you.
I am here with Amy. Amy is a culinary arts student at Joliet Junior College, and she also works in the capacity in the front of the house as the bartender. She's my captain, she's my server, and she's also a houseman. She also works with the bar liquors, so she does a little bit of everything in the front of the house, but her real love is culinary arts and cooking. Amy, what year are you this year?
I'm currently a second-year student. I'm getting ready to graduate in December.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about what you want to do when you graduate.
When I graduate, I would love to get my own business started. I'm currently working on getting my own catering business going, as well as my own ice sculpting business. So I'm trying to work on getting everything together for that right now.
Okay. I want to tell the public one thing, and I don't want to embarrass Amy, but I have a little brag. My family came up from Alabama this past summer, and I really wanted to impress them because I haven't seen them in like 10 years. So I asked Amy if she wouldn't mind being my personal chef. And with that, I'm going to tell you that was the best idea I have ever made in my whole life. My family, because they're Southern belles, I wanted to do barbecued ribs and barbecued chicken, and she thought of this really neat flank steak with like the Cajun Mexican sauce, and she did jumbo shrimp on the grill. Amy, tell the public a little bit about what you made and how you prepared it.
Well, a couple of the appetizers that we did was a grilled flank steak with a chimichurri sauce, which is a green, spicy kind of sauce. It's got cilantro, parsley, jalapenos, and that in it. So that turned out really well. We also did a lime marinated shrimp, a little spicy lime marinated shrimp, and then we grilled that as well, which turned out really good. For the entrees for the night, we did barbecued ribs, which we baked in the oven first with our special rub and our special barbecue sauce. Baked them in the oven for about 3 hours and then threw them on the grill so the meat just falls right off the bone. We also prepared some barbecue chicken wings and some barbecue chicken breasts as well.
Yes, so yes. And the closer on it all was my mom's recipe for homemade ice cream. Amy made it, and my gosh, my family thought my mom was back here. But she did a really good job. And what is your slogan to let the public know if they want to call and hire you?
Oh, you provide the space and I provide the flavor.
And she even cleans up, and she is very inexpensive. So anyone that wants to utilize a graduate to be of Joliet Junior College, she does have her sanitation license. She will come in your home and prepare and do all the cleanup. Amy, look at the camera and tell them who they would call in order to do that.
They can just give me a call directly. I have a cell phone number. It's 815-474-6773. So if you're ever looking for any catering or anything like that, you can just go ahead and give me a call.
Thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you, Susie.
Ben is a graduate of Joliet Junior College. He just recently graduated with his culinary arts degree. Ben now works for the Renaissance Center in a lot of variety of capacities. Basically, he did work in the kitchen and still does once in a great blue moon cooking. He's also now looking at the hospitality side of it, and he actually works for me as a wait staff with fine dining. So with him going to school, getting the skills of both the back of the house and the front of the house, I just know that that Ben is going to be one well-rounded young man. Ben, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you took away from Joliet Junior College as far as the knowledge that you gained.
Joliet Junior College has been one of the best colleges that I've ever seen. I went all over the place looking at culinary colleges, and I believe that it was the best. I mean, it's the best price and the best knowledge I've ever seen around. The greatest chefs, greatest instructors, teachers, everything all around.
And now I understand that, are you on the competition team?
I'm not on the culinary competition team, but Chef Mike McGrill is looking into opening up a ice carving competition team, and he'd like me to join that.
I think that he does a very good job. You sure do. And Ben, what do you want to do? What do you want to do when you grow up as far as chef, pastries? What is your specialty?
Right now I'm working on opening up my own catering company. I'd like that to become really big, and that's my big dream, open up a catering company and then a restaurant afterwards.
Okay, very good. So are you going to, you're going to go on to the ice sculpture competition team, so you're just going to kind of stick around and take individual classes here and there?
Yeah, some certificate classes. The 2-in-1 program will be coming along soon, hopefully. That's the 2 associates in 3 years. I might get a business degree in that for my companies, but other than that, that's about it.
Okay. Well, we enjoy having Ben around, and Ben, thank you very much.
Thank you, Susie.
Adam is a culinary art student, and he's actually in the Friday Night Out Dinner Series class. Adam, tell me a little bit about what year are you and what you're looking to do.
Well, it's my 4th semester in the culinary classes, and like you said, I'm in the Friday Night's Dinner right now. It's probably been my favorite class so far. I've learned so much from Chef Pucci. Currently I'm just working at an Applebee's, but later on I'd like to use all the skills I've learned from the school and run my own small business or maybe a food truck up in the city.
Wow, that would be awesome. Well, what do you have here that you're butlering, Adam?
All right, well, we have a play on a grilled cheese. It's filled with cheddar cheese, and it's wrapped in a rolled out piece of bread, and it's topped with jalapeno aioli and a piece of crispy pancetta. And then we also have a mini tortilla topped with braised pork and avocado mousse. And then we have an onion quiche topped with smoked game bird and cherry compote.
Wow, Adam, that looks delicious. So what part of the meal did you make today?
I made the cheese, the grilled cheeses, and the mini tortillas with the pork.
Wonderful. Well, thanks, Adam, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you. You guys enjoy.
Well, I'm at the end of cocktail hour, and I'm here with Matt, which has been a very long-time customer of the Joliet Junior College Renaissance Center. Matt, how long have you been coming to the different dinners?
We've had a group coming for some 5, 6, maybe 5, 6 years at least.
Okay. And what is it about the dinners that you particularly like?
The food is wonderful. The banter from the chef and the gentleman who talks about the wine is interesting, and it's really, I guess, probably the most rewarding thing is to be surrounded by these young people applying their craft.
Yes, I concur 100%. I've watched them come in green, and I watch them go out like swan princesses and princes. You know, I mean, they do such a great job. I was telling the public earlier that Amy, which is a culinary student, did a home cookout at my house for my family from Alabama, and she did a phenomenal job. So Matthew,
Where do I sign up?
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. So the wine, do you like how it's paired with the dinner?
I think the wine is paired very well with the dinner. That's why I come. I like wine, and I'm not the best at pairing it, but both of the chefs do a great job of doing that. I would recommend this to anybody. It's the best bargain within 200 miles.
It is, Matt. Well, thank you so much for supporting Joliet Junior College and the Renaissance Center. We love having you here, and trust me, they're comical during dinner.
Yes, they are.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I am here with my favorite customers, Dr. Theresa and his wife. They are such supporters of Joliet Junior College and the Renaissance Center. They come to every event that we have, and they're so complimentary. And as long as I have the Chambord and the champagne, I'm good with Mrs. Theresa. Mrs. Theresa, tell me a little bit about why you support Joliet Junior College and the Renaissance Center.
Well, it's very important that we do. We give a lot to other organizations, but why not give it here where it's important?
So what is the favorite thing that you think you like on the menu tonight?
I don't know. It's hard to decide. There's so much.
Yeah, a lot of food,
I don't know.
Well, thank you for coming in, Ms. Theresa, and I want to really tell you how much I appreciate you guys coming. I look forward to seeing them every single Friday.
Well, it's the best secret in town.
I know. Not enough ads in town gets, you know?
Yeah.
I tell you.
Very good.
Good.
Because we've traveled all over the world, and we know good food.
I I know you do. Dr. Theresa, you don't have your brooch on this evening.
Well, the bolo tie wouldn't go with the sweater too well. So
Right.
I just got this googie sweater.
It's very nice.
But I'm with the Junior College Foundation Board.
Oh, okay.
And so and I went to Joliet Junior College, and they changed my whole life. I was going to be an attorney, and 2 science teachers talked me into being a doctor instead, so I owe a lot to Joliet Junior College.
You definitely do, otherwise you guys would be traveling around the world.
Well, we've been around the world once, and then we've been to 44 countries. We like traveling, and we were with 3 cruises with the culinary arts here, the students and the chefs.
With Mike McGrill, with his team, right?
Yeah. With the Caribbean we've done, the Mediterranean, and going up the Rhone River in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've had a good time with them.
So tell me a little bit about the experience that you're looking forward to see tonight.
It sounds almost small dish, big favor. It sounds like a Spanish tapa. And I was wondering, but it doesn't say anything about Spanish on it, so it's similar, I imagine. That's what I'm thinking.
They like to surprise everybody until they get here is what they like to do.
But the hors d'oeuvres will be half full with, they got such good hors d'oeuvres here.
Well, you enjoy this evening, and again, thank you so much, Mrs. Theresa, Dr. Theresa, for always supporting Joliet Junior College and the Renaissance Center. We simply love to have them. Thank you. I just gave you a preview of the Friday night dinner series, the 7-course meal. It was a great dinner this evening, and I would like to invite all of you guys out to join us at the Joliet Junior College Renaissance Center each Friday during the fall semester from 5:30 to 7:30. We always have one 7-course meal during the semester that the chefs are here, and those dinners go from 6 until 9. With that said, I would like to share with you an upcoming event that's happening at the Renaissance Center, Witches Night Out. I don't know if any of you in the public that is seeing this today has seen Witches Night Out at the Renaissance Center in previous years. We probably average between 500 to 800 women. There are 40 vendors here to pamper the girls that are coming out, or you can shop for like pre-Christmas if you wanted to buy some Christmas gifts. There's always an Italian buffet that is served open to the public. Reservations are definitely recommended, and the event goes from 4 until 9. So with that said, I would like to show you some previews from last year's Witches Night Out. Kathleen, I understand that this is a fundraiser, and that's why you brought it to the Joliet community. Tell me a little history about Witches Night Out.
I attended a Witches Night Out a couple of years ago, and it was in Southern Illinois, and I had so much fun, and my sister and you know, it was an entourage of people. And I thought, I think the women in Joliet would enjoy this type of an activity and event. So last year was our first inaugural one. This year is going to be bigger and better, and it's the start of something great.
This year my role is I am in charge of the costume contest only. I enjoyed working with Kathy last year. This event was an amazing idea, and as you can see this year it's another amazing year for this wonderful event that we're having here at the Renaissance Center.
I stopped by my first vendor booth, and I see some beautiful, beautiful crafty things here from Hartley Original. This is Kathy and Sandra, and I chose their booth because it's quite interesting. Kathy, tell me a little bit about this. I understand that you designed everything yourself.
And these are throws. You wrap up in the on your couch in the wintertime, and they're fur, and they all have a different animal print with them. They're very soft. They are washable and dryable, and they're 60 by 50 inches.
I made my way up to the rooftop, and I ran into an old friend, Bob, and he is in charge of the Harvest Moon, or one of the people that are in charge. Tell me a little bit about your band and why you got involved in Witches Night Out.
Well, actually, I've been with the band only 5 months.
Okay.
And I understand the guys played here last year, and it was a ball. So I wasn't going to miss this.
Right.
I mean, let's face it, 1,000 witches, all women, you know.
Right.
My wife is in here. What can I say? I also want to say Halloween parties are the best. So, you know, it's always been my favorite. And some of the guys and I were talking tonight about all the different Halloweens we had, you know, in Carbondale and all those bars around Joliet that used to be swinging. So, but anyway, we're looking forward to having a lot of fun tonight, and we're going to mix it up with some country and bluegrass and rock and roll and whatever.
I just came upon a very interesting vendor, the Foundation for Wellness. This is Vic, and he is one of the owners of the company. Vic, I was oh my gosh, I couldn't believe everything that you guys do, all natural for people. Tell me a little bit about what your company does.
Well, today we're volunteering for the Foundation for Wellness Professionals. We actually own 2 wellness centers. One of them is in Lockport, the other one is in Hickory Hills. We actually do, well, first of all, everything we do is natural. Our purpose is to heal people naturally, no drugs, no surgeries. We do chiropractic care, we do acupuncture, we do physical therapy and rehab. We do a lot of nutrition counseling, weight loss counseling. We help people with all kinds of health problems, basically everything from headaches, migraines, sinus trouble, allergies, sciatica, back pain, any kind of body pain, balancing hormones. Weight loss is a really popular thing these days. We've got a bunch of different weight loss programs. Generally, we get people better from any kind of aches and pains they have right now, and then we kind of get them well so they stay healthy for the rest of their lives. That's kind of what a wellness center does, and that's what we try to do.
I'm here with Elaine from the Joliet Area Historical Museum. Elaine, tell me a little bit about what's going on over here in conjunction with Witches' Night Out.
Well, we have free admission to the museum, and it's the Haunted Museum. We had our Haunted Museum last Friday, and it's all decorated up there with all sorts of ghouls and historical spooks and things, so it just fit right in nice with the Witches' Night Out. So the museum is open tonight at no cost for the witches and warlocks to go through. Normally we're open Tuesday through Sunday, Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 5, and Sundays noon to 5. And there is a fee, but tonight again it's a complimentary. We also will be open complimentary the day after Thanksgiving also, and we have our big Light Up the Holidays, which you're involved with too. So.
I am here with Donna and Kara. Unbelievable. They're one of the sponsors this evening. Tell me a little bit about what you're sponsoring and what you do.
Well, when we heard about the Witches' Night Out, we thought this is an event that we have to participate in. Not only does it give back to the community, but it's supported by women-owned businesses. I have a small real estate team with Keller Williams Realty, and we are a women-owned business, and we wanted to give back to the community. So we thought, what a great fun night to be able to do it.
Well, I cannot believe all the sponsors that are here tonight, and I'm so honored to be able to meet and greet with them. But I'm here with Janelle and Nancy. Janelle, I'm not really certain what type of business that you have.
Mom.com is a daily deal site. We just launched on Monday for everything families like to buy, eat, and do locally. And we're also very committed to getting into our communities and doing fundraisers and helping moms. We've locally hired 46 moms to work for Mom.com. Everybody lives in the western suburbs. It's our territory. There's going to be fantastic deals and a lot of community interaction and a lot of teaching moms, having meetup groups to teach moms that want to get back to work and moms that want to learn how to write resume and so on and so forth, and empowering women. And it's really exciting to be a part of a company that's really supportive of moms.
I am with Melissa. Melissa, you're one of the sponsors. Congratulations, and thank you so much for supporting Witches' Night Out. Tell me a little bit about your company and what you do.
We are a counseling agency. We provide counseling for individuals, family, adults, children, from anything from depression to adjustments and divorce, anything.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So you basically are not only sponsoring this, you help the community basically, right, Melissa?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So why don't you look into the camera and tell the public where to call if they were interested in getting counseling?
You can call us at 815-823-8460.
Wonderful, Melissa. Well, congratulations again for sponsoring and for being here tonight, and we thank you.
Thanks.
I'm here with Amy Tezak, and I have known the Tezaks for over about 17 years. And Amy, I am very proud that they're here sponsoring Witches' Night Out. That is wonderful. Why don't you tell everybody, well, everybody knows Tezak's in town, but, you know, Is there any specials you have in running this, this month, or is there anything that you specialize in that you want the public to know?
Sure. Actually, we're having a Veterans Day ceremony on Friday, November 11th, and it starts at 10:30, and we invite anyone who is a veteran or who has lost a veteran or is friends with a veteran to come on over. We have a great service. We're going to have Duffy Blackburn, the auditor. He'll be speaking. We have a 21-gun salute and the VFW band. It'll be a great event for Veterans Day. And then we'll have our Christmas memorial service coming up soon on December 3rd. So lots of good things going on.
I'm here with Lori Thompson. She's one of the sponsors that is sponsoring Witches Night Out, which I'm very honored to be standing next to her. They have done so much wonderful things for Witches Night Out. And if it weren't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be having this event. So Lori, I thank you for that. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your business, because it's almost ching-ching tax season.
Oh, tax season's our Christmas. I am an accountant by nature, and I had an accounting company prior, Professional Accounting Services in New Lenox, and last year I purchased the H&R Block in New Lenox and made it a full business services office. So we do business startups, accounting, payroll, corporate books, and then corporate taxation, and individual taxation and advice. So full spectrum of business services and individual tax help as well. So.
Well, they save the best for the last, and I'm here with Katie, and she is from Edward Jones. Tell me a little bit about your business.
Okay, I have the Edward Jones office in New Lenox. We're a partnership. There's a lot of different Edward Jones offices that we have about 11,000 offices right now, and we focus on all your long-term investment needs, all of your retirement portfolios and things in that nature.
I am here with Judy, the vendor chair. If it wasn't for Judy, there's no way this event would have been as famous and popular as it is. And as we close out this evening, you can see how crazy it is around us. Judy, great job. How many more people came this year?
I think we've had an extra 200 to 300 more people than last year, and we've got a couple more vendors. We've got 53 vendors this year. We had 51 last year, and the vendors are awesome. They've got fantastic goods, and people are shopping.
That's awesome.
It is very awesome. It's a lot of fun. Last year, one of my vendors said, "This is the most fun I've ever had as a vendor."
Oh my gosh. And Judy, I cannot even begin to tell you how overwhelmed the restaurant is today. I mean, we're going to have to find more space.
Absolutely. And everything is so good. You know, half of it is, it's the JJC Kids cooking.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. Very, very awesome. And yummy and a great price. I've had people go, "It's only $11.95. I thought it was going to be $20 or $30. So very pleased. Very pleased.
And also, too, I was out interviewing the sponsors, and I was very, very pleased. Judy, I don't even know where to begin next year. We're going to have to even rethink logistically where we're going to put everybody for food.
Absolutely. That's why you're in charge of it.
Well, Judy, thank you very much for everything, and I so appreciate you considering the Renaissance Center to bring this event, and I'm very honored to have you here, and thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us be here. This is just a totally awesome event, and this building is perfect for it. If we went someplace else, we would not have the ambiance of it. It would not be what it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy.